Hello folks, welcome back to another episode of Food by Dobbers. Today we're going to be making a chicken Caesar salad. Well, my version of a chicken Caesar salad. Ooh la la. So, the very first thing we need to do is start cooking our bacon, because you cannot have a Caesar salad without bacon, folks. I have a lovely little sheet tray lined with some baking paper. All I'm gonna do is a little bit of oil and then some lovely little slices of streaky bacon. Just a little bit more oil over the top. Now what we're gonna do is place another piece of baking paper over the top and a tray on top of that to stop the bacon from going too twisted. So we're going to put this into the oven for between 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how much water is in the bacon. It can end up beautiful and crispy and delicious. Set a 10-minute timer.
All right, 10 minutes. Starting now.
There we go. Next, we are going to slice some croutons. We have a gorgeous little loaf of sourdough bread. Now, all I'm going to do, cut that straight in half. No holes, ooh la la. Those of you playing at home may or may not have a meat slicer. I like to use a meat slicer for slicing croutons, just because you can get a nice, fine, precise cut. If not, you can cut them with a knife. It's all good. And you can see, that's too fine, folks, and she's making an awful sound. Alrighty, so our bread's sliced nicely. Hooray! We're placing oil onto the tray because we're going to put baking paper on the tray. Now the fan of the oven will blow that baking paper around. So we place oil on the tray so we can stick baking paper to it so the baking paper doesn't go anywhere. Lovely. Now, a little bit of oil down. We lay our little croutons. You want to give these a nice good dousing with oil. Helps the croutons go crispy, helps get nice even color. A little bit of salt over the top. We're going to bang those in to an oven on 185 degrees till they're golden and delicious. We need to make our Caesar dressing, folks. So, very simple recipe, very old recipe. We have our lovely little Vitamix blender. Now, to our Vitamix blender, some mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, Dijon, and some raw garlic. Little pinch of salt, nice pinch of black pepper. Now, we're going to blend that to break down all that garlic and all that Parmesan. Lovely. We're going to season our Caesar dressing with a bit of freshly squeezed lemon juice. There's no exact measurement for this. It's all about taste. You want the richness and the saltiness from the Parmesan cheese. You want that little bit of spiciness that you get from that raw garlic. You want the tang from the lemon juice. Depending on whether you make the mayonnaise yourself, whether you buy the mayonnaise, it all depends on flavor and taste. So let's have a quick taste. She don't taste bad, mate, that's for sure. Doesn't need that much lemon juice. Just a little splash like that. That's bang on. Ooh la la. Now, for those of you playing at home, Caesar salad dressing should not be stiff, but it should have a nice bit of run to it. Because ideally what you're looking to do is coat leaves of cos in this dressing. You don't want it too thick. Too thick ends up too claggy because there's so much going on in this salad. We've got our bacon cooking, our croutons cooking, our Caesar dressing is made. Now we need to get on to the star of the show, our lovely little chicken breasts. All we're gonna do, folks, is simply roast them in a pan. Seal them on the skin, get a nice little bit of color into the oven, roast them on the skin in the oven until they're just cooked, let them rest. Okay, so we've got a pan heating up on the stove. Good whack of sea salt on the skin. Okay folks, our timer has just gone off. Let's have a look at our bacon, shall we? Ooh, we're getting there, very close. I think maybe 5 more minutes should do it. Nice little sizzle starting. Let's turn that heat down to low and let that bad boy get golden and delicious. Croutons are looking beautiful. Timer for our bacon has just gone off. Please don't be burnt, please don't be burnt, please don't be burnt. Oh, baby. Alrighty, so our bacon is looking glorious. Nice and flat, nice and golden. Alrighty, let's turn the heat up. Little sniff more oil. Light golden color. These are gonna go into the oven to roast. Chicken breast this size, you're probably looking between 7 to 9 minutes depending on your oven. Now I'm gonna cook these chicken breasts with a thermometer until they come to 57 degrees. Now, people say 65 is what you want. With the residual heat that's left over inside these chicken breasts, the carryover heat will be enough to cook and bring those up to past 65 degrees Celsius. You beauty. Hey Google, set a 7-minute timer.
Sure, 7 minutes. Starting now.
Ooh la la. While our chicken is cooking, we're going to prepare our cos lettuce. I don't want to tear or break up the lettuce leaves. I want to keep them in that beautiful little shape that they come, because we want the salad to still have texture and visual appeal. Cut the end off, cut a little bit more off, and then carefully start peeling those leaves of cos off our lovely little head of lettuce here. Careful as you can, trying not to break them. And look at that, folks, beautiful, white, has never been touched by sunlight, sweet and delicious. Now we're just gonna try and get a little bit fancy with it. So all of our little bits of lettuce, we're just gonna slice the ends off on the angle. This gives a nicer visual appeal. What we're gonna try and do is try and make all of our little pieces of lettuce roughly the same size. Slice those down the center, like so. Prep cos, ooh la la. Now what we're going to do is soft poach a little egg. I've got some heavily vinegared water on the stove coming to the boil. We're about to poach that egg, baby. There we go, there we go. Looking for those bubbles. Now I'm gonna crack a few extra here and bubbles again. Now we're gonna simply poach those for 3 minutes and they're gonna be stunning. Ooh la la. So our 7-minute timer's just gone off. Not quite there, only at 44 degrees. So I think probably another 3 minutes will do it perfectly, folks. Hey Google, set a 3-minute timer.
Sure, 3 minutes. And starting now.
Everything's happening, it's all happening here, folks. Okay, folks, our eggs are looking fantastic. It's time for them to come out. Ooh la la. Our eggs are looking absolutely stunning. All we're gonna do with those is carefully trim the tails off. Remember, the key to a good poached egg, good wobble, should be round and smooth and cylindrical. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so our 3-minute timer's just gone off. Let's have a quick look at our chicken. Are you ready for this? Ooh la la. So our chicken is at 57 degrees. All we're gonna do is put this back on the stove, give it a little foam of butter, let it rest in the pan till it looks absolutely gorgeous. Ready? What sound does a chicken make? Alrighty then. La, 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 la. Our chicken is roasted, rested, looking gorgeous. All of our mise en place is ready. Let's plate this bad boy up. We're just gonna go very, very light on the dressing because I actually want to spoon some of this dressing over the salad to give it a little bit more. Let the bowl do the work for you. No need to smash it up. Look at that, beautifully lightly coated leaves. All we're gonna do is start by doing the largest leaves first. We're just gonna go around the plate with those lovely little gorgeously dressed cos leaves. Just like so. We've got our beautiful little toasty croutons. Thread some of these in, around, try and make a nice bit of contrast, nice little height difference within the plate. Thread them up, thread them under, give a nice little layered effect. Now, these are optional. We've got anchovies. Me personally, I love anchovies in Caesar. Not everyone does. Ever so lightly, sparingly, tear just a few nice little pieces of anchovies around our little cos bad boys. Bacon, once again, exactly the same. Lovely little crispy, roasty bits of bacon. Thread them through. Lovely. So we've created this gorgeous little wreath for our chicken and poached egg to be front and center. Let's carve our gorgeous little roasted chicken breast. Just remove that little tender. It's gonna be a little snack for me later on. You ready for this, folks? Ready for the money shot? Ooh la la. And then ever so gently, we're just gonna fan out that little chicken breast, create just a little bit of negative space in between the chicken and the salad. Ready for our gorgeous little poachy. Just like so. Just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, just a little bit more of that dressing just to help combine all those other little bits and pieces, the croutons, the bacon, the anchovy, just dotted nicely over the salad. Then finally, can't have a Caesar salad without Parmesan cheese. And there you go, folks. There is my chicken Caesar salad with a lovely little roasted chicken breast, soft poached eggs, and all the bits and pieces. Ooh la la. Ooh la la.